The Seattle Kraken get off to terrible starts and then oftentimes have answers in the third period. And they put early pressure on Sorokin here. Back the other direction. Mitchell Stevens controls. Walls off Romanov. Back to the point. Across to Dunn. That wrist score! A deflection by Cartier as he redirected it past Sorokin. And there is the early usual start for the Seattle Kraken. They are on the board with the early lead.
His third goal of the year. He had 11 goals last year. And this play starts, it's their fourth line. That's Mitchell Stevens. He was with Tampa Bay, signed as a free agent. He starts this play by getting to the loose puck. He creates the D to Z option. Dunn's point shot is going wide of the net. And beautifully tipped by Cartier, and Dunn back in the lineup.
Handled by Stevenson, and now McCann dangles through center. Across the line, Arister, followed up by Sorokin. And he will hold on and wait for some help. Ringed around. Siplikov. Nice pivot in the corner. Works his way out in front. Takor makes the save. The rebound. Aarons behind the net. Intended for McLean. Intercepted by Mitchell Stevens and races the other way. Stick save made by Sorokin. It's a six-man grind away against the boards as Ray Ferraro enjoys this part of the game.
They try to keep it jammed in there, but the Kraken win another battle. Bob, this is something that Patrick Waugh won't like, is they've lost several of these.
Beniers off the iron. A wheel around Arister right between the dots. And he almost beats Sorokin against Arizona State. Sun Devils, Cyclones, who you got?
No, don't have them. I was going to make up something, and then I'm like, I can't even do that.
Took a hit from Larson. Back up top, George. Seaback finds its way to Siplikov. Wrist shot. Waiting for it was Joey Takor.
Nick Suzuki in Canada and Evan Bouchard. And
there's a wrist shot. Save made through traffic by Takor. On the move. Into the right wing corner. Out in front, stick save made by Sorokin, and he covers the rebound. Soft backhander, deliberately walks it in. No shot attempts as of yet. Dunn, now Beniers, back to Dunn, wrist shot. They have thrown some iron, it did. Into the corner, McCann, back up high to Dunn. Off to Matty Beniers. Beniers to the goal line. Stevenson, surveys, Dunn, one-timer, score! Deflected in front, I believe, by Bjorkstrand. Power play goal, and it's a 2-0 Seattle lead. 2 seconds left with the man advantage, and Oliver Bjorkstrand lights the lamp.
By the Kraken power play, that allows the puck to keep in motion. The Islanders aren't able to get anybody off the ice, so the penalty killers, as they get more tired, they don't attack as much. They're not as aggressive. Vince Dunn's shot deflected.
And only about 2.5 goals per game when he is not in the lineup. Dobson shoots, Takor makes the save, and the closing seconds of the period expire with the Islanders. Off the draw of Bjorkstrand. Lines it around to Eli Tolvanen. Into the corner right, lets it flow through to Bjorkstrand. Sets up Tolvanen, off the blocker of Sorokin. Stabbed at by Larson. It's rink wide. Yanni Gourde, the first to it once again. It's done a drive. Save made by Sorokin. Beniers cruises. Beniers feeds one into the slot. That missed Schwartz. First to the puck, cruising behind the net. Dunn sets up his steady D partner Larson. Dunn able to control with a drive. Score! A goal to go with his 2 assists as Vince Dunn makes it 3-0 Seattle.
Vince Dunn's below the goal line. Watch Engvall, 18 in the middle of the ice. Like that's just not the effort that's going to keep you in the lineup. Way too easy to get into the middle of the ice, and then you're asking your goalie to stop that. They'll try and claw themselves back into this game.
Over the Islanders' last 13 games, their power play has really struggled. 3 for their last 29. We are back at 5-aside. Yanni Gourde out of the box. That shot kicked out by Sorokin. The rebound on the edge of the crease. And it's lifted free by McLean.
Cut right above his mouth, and not only is that going to feel lousy today, it's not going to be a really good week of eating for him.
He is a hockey player. Right, shoots, score! A power play goal again for the Kraken. They are 2 for 2 with the man advantage. A snapshot from Shane Wright makes it 4-0 Seattle.
This is a tremendous screen in front of the net by Gord. But look at the work. There's 3 Kraken players on Scott Mayfield trying to dig that puck out. The Kraken inevitably will win that battle because they've so outmanned the Islanders. And look at the Gord screen, man. Sorokin can only see the backside of Yanni Gord. It's in the net. It's 4-0.
Has had a massive impact, at least statistically, on the offensive firepower for Seattle.
He's a great skater and a really bold and confident puck player.
And the Islanders get themselves back in this game with their power play. They are 0 for 1. Palmieri with a drive, and it's deflected up off the stick of Anders Lee. Stays in play in the corner. It's around to Brock Nelson. Chips to Dobson. He will hold across to Nelson. Nelson tried to feather one back to Dobson. A good stick for Tanev to outlet Stevenson. Short-handed. Stevenson to the forehand. Save made by Sorokin. He'll drop it off to Palmieri on the move. 2 minutes to go in the period. And a minute gone by. In this power play as Horvat from the bumper. Polak thought about a one-timer. It's Holmstrom on the move. Holmstrom wrist shot. Save the cord. Hoping for the rebound to squirt free with Siplikov behind. 5 seconds to go in the period. Back to the point. Polak wrist shot blocked in front. Decord a final save. And the second period comes to an end with 1:04. Around right. Overskated the puck, and Winterton sends Tolvanen back the other way. Right high slot back to Tolvanen. Shoots. Save made by Hogberg. Rink wide Bjorkstrand. And it's deep. Another puck one thrown out in front. Blocker save made right to left. Moving was Hogberg. Loose puck skated onto by Pierre Engvall. Throws one out in front. Save Decord on the tip by Nelson. Joey Decord.
After watching Marcus Hogberg make a couple of good stops at the far end of the ice, Decord reads the play well as Engvall shovels this across the front of the net and Nelson's deflect. So it's really not worked out the way that the Kraken had thought. And then kind of found money is Joey Decord.
And here's to the net. Another save by Hogberg. And it ends up at the left point. Alexiak on net. Gobbled up by Hogberg. As Winterton was hoping for a rebound. Romanov gives it up on net. Pad save Decord. Kicked the leg out. Took one away from Dobson. Dobson tries again. Shot. Score! Finally, the Islanders are able to solve. Joey Decord. They are on the board as Dobson able to fire one home.
You know, Bob, you asked earlier about what can be salvaged out of a game like this. Maybe it's something like this. Dobson's had a real difficult start to the year, just 1 goal. He has had 10-plus goals 3 years in a row. Maybe a goal like this in a game that seems utter.
Feeds the point, gets a return, pops in front, chopped that, save Hogberg. And the rebound loose. Emerging is Nelson. It ends up with Wahlstrom. Down to the goal line. Siplikov behind the net. Off to Horvat. One-time drive. Polak. Save the cord. The rebound. Score! The lead has now been cut in half. Siplikov on the rebound. Back into UBS.
I think Siplikov's been the best Islander tonight, man. First time looking at him, a 26-year-old rookie, 31 goals in the KHL last year. He's big and strong. He's been around the front of the net, had a couple of good chances. And the pull-off shot, nice save by Decord. But there's Siplikov, stronger on the puck than Montour. And
Rink wide. No one home for Brock Nelson, so it's skated onto by Dobson. Palmieri, on net, a save made by Decord. He had a
one shooting it there is Palmieri. Look, as the puck goes to the boards, McCann breaks his stick, so he can't be a defender. And Palmieri.
Pajot waiting for it. Check that Horvat. Down to the goal line. Lee tries to stuff it home. Pajot is on the doorstep as well. Up and past the glove of Dobson. A race with Schwartz towards the empty net. It's chipped in. Dobson couldn't catch the puck at the Seattle line.
This puck, it goes right through the mitt of Noah Dobson. And now it's a foot race was Schwartz just getting a stick on it.